What's up, YouTube? This is Jam4077, and welcome to episode 6 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Maniac. In this episode, I'll be opening up 24 packs of Dark Crisis and 24 packs of the game-changing Invasion of Chaos. If you've seen any progression series on YouTube, you probably know the reason why this pack was game changing. Question is, will I be able to get those ever prized chaos monsters? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's get to pack opening. Ooh, got Sakuretsu armor. There's our second copy. We got Archiving Soldier. And there's our third copy of Sakuretsu armor. Very good. Tetsuki Omi. Very nice. Ojama Trio. Ooh, we got Darth Flare Knight. That could be useful down the line. There's our second copy of Archiving Soldier. And yeah, there's our Dark Crisis pack. And I don't have any plans on respinning this, so I'm just going to save it into my collection. Let's see what this one's going to get me. Okay, Special Ground. Not the ultra rare I was hoping for. I don't think I'll have any uses for that card. Did I see... Where is it? Where is it? I thought it's a Chaos Sword around here. There he is. Okay, that's pretty good. There's our second Chaos Sork. Although I'm not happy to see this. Not at all. Manju is not bad. Berserk Gorilla.
I am Berserk Gorilla!
There's our second one. Invader of Darkness. Not the secret rare I was hoping for. Yeah. Not exactly the opening I was hoping for. So, I'm going to be spending a redoer ticket. Let's open up 24 more packs. Okay, we got a Compulse. There's our second Compulse. Oh, yes! Granted, I am playing with the Araz, so maybe it's not as good as I'm hyping it up to be. But I'll take it. Yeah, definitely slightly better than last pack opening. I'll save this to my collection. And let's get to deck building. And this is the deck profile that I chose to go into duels with. Start things off, I got the one copy of Blue Eyes White Dragon. Thanks to White Paladin here, and I got last episode, it does make it a little bit easier to get this card out. Plus, it's a light monster. Then we got one copy of Summon Skull, the two copies of Archfiend Soldier, one Chaos Emperor Dragon, and two copies of Summon Sorcerer. Then we got Breaker the Magical Warrior, one Tribe Infecting Virus, three copies of Manju of the 10,000 Hint, basically to help with my ritual play. Then we got two Gravekeeper Spy, three Witch, two Gravekeeper's Guard, one Sengen, three Jowkin the Spiritualist. Now is a light target, but it prevents special summoning. And two copies of Magical Merchant to help thin out the deck. Although, if I come across a Runa deck, that's going to do that for me anyway. Then for spells, I got Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed, Raigeki, three Upstart Goblin, one White Dragon Ritual, one MST, one Premature Barrow, and one Sned Steel. For traps, I got two Bottomless, one Magic Cylinder, one Mirror Force, one Ring of Destruction, one Torrential Tribute, one Call by the Grave, and finally one Solemn Judgment. For the extra deck, I got Dark Paladin, Dark Flare Knight, three Empress Judge. I almost said Empress Prophecy there. I don't know why. Two Punished Eagle, two Roaring Sea Snake, two Rabid Horseman, two Deep Sea Shark, and two Flame Swordsman. Then for the side deck, I got Dark Magician, Buster Blader, Jinzo, two Skilled Dark Magician, one Magical Scientist, one Giant Tornado, one Metamorphosis, one Polymerization, one Reasoning, one Book of Moon, one Kaiser Coliseum, one Trap Dust Shoot, one Massacre Restrict, and finally one Rivalry of the Warlords. Yes, I know, this does seem kind of dangerous to run a light and a dark deck given the current format. Well, this show is called Parisian Maniac for a reason. So, the first one I'm going to show to you all here. My opponent is playing the Exo Sister archetype with the Spirit Monsters. Definitely not a deck that you see nowadays. Let's see how this duel turned out. Yeah, after that imperm, I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna go out on my own terms. And here's duel number 2, where my opponent played a Jackpot 7 deck. I couldn't believe it either. Let's see how this duel went. Now, at first when my opponent played One Day of Peace, I thought this was some kind of Exodia deck. Let's give my opponent a big round of applause. Seriously. And now we come to duel number 3, where I went up against Fire King Snake Eye. And you won't believe how this duel came to an end. Trust me, you're not gonna believe it. Damn. And I had Paladin too. I still have no idea why my opponent summoned Relinquish here and not here. Maybe they misclicked, I don't know. I told you wouldn't believe it. I would like to apologize for my lack of live commentary throughout this section of the video. At the time of doing this wheel, as well as a couple of other times, I couldn't get any decent audio at the time. But as you could see, I got myself a rare, and the card I chose to pick up, of course, was Skill Drain. And we come to the 4th duel of the video, where my opponent is playing a Horus Therion deck. I think that's how you say it. I could be wrong. Let's see how this duel played out. Well, that went well. And now we come to duel number 5, where my opponent, who apparently was the same one as the last duel, although he switched to the illusionist, or is it just illusion deck with the Fallen of Albus. Let's see how this one went.
Nobody will fight me! The old are away.
Well, after that happened, I went back to the wheel and managed to get my hands on a secret rare. After looking at both sets, I decided to go for a downgrade and Blackluster Soldier. And now we come to duel number 6, where I'm going against the Hard Hat Man, who's going full on Jack Atlas. Let's see how this duel went. Yeah, I pretty much knew I wasn't gonna win this one. Not with Abyss on the field. But I figured I should give Jogging a try. At least. Oh well. Alright, this next duel, my opponent here is playing Raid Raptors. Let's see how this duel went. Saved by the time limit. So, I'm back at the wheel again. And managed to pull myself an ultra rare. But since I already had BLS, I decided to go for Dimension Fusion for future options. Okay, for the next duel, I'm going to showcase you guys here. My opponent's playing Flu Wonderies, aka your turn is now my turn deck. If you played against this deck, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's see how this duel went. Yeah, that actually happened. And as that happened, I was just patiently waiting for the moment that my skill drain would highlight up so I could activate it. Oh well. There's always next time. And we're back on the wheel. With live commentary this time. Let's see what prize I'm gonna get. Real prizes, turn. Tell me the prize that I'm gonna get. Okay. Okay, after looking at the rares for both Dark Crisis and Invasion of Chaos, I decided to add my second copy of Skill Drain. Alright, for the next duel I'm going to showcase you guys here. My opponent is playing a 60 card hero deck. And here's my opponent's extra deck. Let's see how this duel played out. Yeah, all of a sudden after activating Violence Effect, my opponent just, I don't know, checked out or something. Because it just like waiting as the clock keeps ticking down, and then, well, time limit. Back at the wheel again. Wheel of prizes, turn. Tell us the prize that I'm gonna get. Ooh. This is gonna be a while. Okay, after going through all the sets that I've opened thus far, I think I narrowed down my choice to a second copy of Mystical Space Typhoon. And now we come to the 10th and final duel of the video, where my opponent is playing an Adventure Token Virtual World deck. And here's my opponent's extra deck. Let's see how this duel went. It was at this point that I was hoping to get a Snatch Steal, so I could take one of these monsters and crash. But that didn't happen, and I had no choice to surrender because this hand wasn't going to cut it. So here is my deck in its final form. And I'm kind of starting to think that maybe adding the Blue Eyes and its ritual might not have been the best idea. Because I didn't even pull it off at all, as you clearly saw. Plus, I think going for a 45 card deck wasn't the best idea either. But hey, at least I won half of the duels I went into. And one of them against the most popular deck in the current meta. At least at the time of making this video. So, in the comment section below, let me know what you think of this video. As well as like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, I guess that's it for now. This is Jump477 signing out.